There's a kind of hush all over the world tonight. All over the world you can hear the sounds of lovers in love. You know what I mean? Hi, I'm Lisa. I am the ukulele fool, foolishly believing that this song is very sweet and it's got some wonderful opportunities for ukulele players. First of all, it has just some really basic chords with one exception. It has an F major 7. Let's just quickly go over that. We have to go from a D minor into an F major 7 and then back again. So here's your D minor. It's like an F with an extra finger added. And then you need to lift up this index finger and slide everything down to the 5th fret. And then you've got to make it back up to the D minor. So basically, these two fingers are sliding down 3 frets. And I have a wound G, so that's why you have that little squeaky sound, which I kind of like. I would suggest just practicing that, just going D minor and to F major 7 and back. And just, have your favorite beverage and, sit back, relax, and just go back and forth. And, you spend 10 minutes doing that, you'll be a lot more comfortable with it. I would also recommend with that chord transition that having a strap makes the big leaps on that so much easier to do because you don't have to use this hand to support your ukulele. If you've got a strap between this arm and the strap, it makes that slide a whole lot easier. If you don't have strap buttons, I recommend that you get either the double clips or a hug strap. I'll put those down in the description box and in the comments as well. Let's talk about the strumming. This song has 2 sections, and I believe that if you want to enhance the fact that you have different section, change up your strum. With that being said, I want you to know that you could play this entire song with just an island strum and it would be just dandy. So if that's what your skill level is saying that's what you need to do, yeah, you do that. In my chord chart, I have it marked A section and B section because neither one of them are really a chorus. So I'm going to resort to my classical music training. That's what I'm going to call it. In the A section, I think just an island strum sounds great, but I like to do a special version of the island strum in order to bring out a bass line, and because of the chord progression of this song, that's easy to do on the ukulele. You just need to modify your island strum slightly. But you also need to modify your instruments, because I've got a low G string on mine. You order, a set of strings that are low G, and you're good to go. Mine is wound. They have some that aren't wound or squeakless ones. I like the squeak. So, looking up close, what I'm doing is I'm picking my G string, down, up, down, up, G, down, up, down, up, G. That's the mechanics of it. There's one other thing that I would do is I would take that last G7 in the A section, or sometimes it's a C7 in the second ending of the A section, and make it a super island strum. I would not do the picking. I would do down, up, down, up, down, up. And the reason is those 7th chords, their purpose is to push you to the next thing, and we're going to give it an extra little shove with our strumming to really give it a kick over the edge. The A section has a first ending and a second ending, so we're going to play them both nice and slowly with both the picking of the bass line and then also the super island strum at the end, which is color-coded in yellow. So 1, 2, here we go. C, down, up, down, up, E7, and A minor, and C7, and F, and G7, and C, down, up, and C, and D7, and A minor, and C7. G7 and an F and G7 and C7. And don't forget, you have speed controls on YouTube. If I'm going too fast for you for practice purposes, just slow me down. I don't care. The B section to this song has much more dreamy feel with the chords, so I want to enhance that with my ukulele strumming. B section has a chord sequence where you're going F to D minor to the F major 7 and to the D minor, and that happens twice in the B section, and I think it's really a good practice to change up the strum and make it less active. So you're going F, rest, rest, up, down, D minor, rest, rest, up, down, F major, rest, rest, up, down, D minor, rest, rest, and then go into the island strum. The beauty of that too is because you're doing less strumming, it gives you more time to get from the D minor to the F major and back to the D minor again. Everything else you do is the island strum, and then at the very end of the B section, throw in a super active island strum. So let's practice that. So 1, 2, here we go. Down, rest, rest, up, down, D minor, and F, and D minor, and C, island strum, C, and strum, and C7, island strum, and C7, island strum, F, and D minor, and a F major, and D minor, and G, ever and G7, and a bum. And going back into the A section, I have a quick singing tip for you. When Herman's Hermits did this, their lead singer, Peter Noon, had kind of almost like a little campy, tongue-in-cheek style of singing. And so he would really exaggerate the hush. And so it's more like, you know, kind of a librarian shh going on at the end. So if you want to copy that style, great. And the place that you really need to do that is at the very end of the outro, because he's going, hush, the world, hush, all over the world. So have fun with it, you know, or play the ukulele. We don't have to be serious. I would hope that you'd want to get a chord chart for this and become a patron. It's only $3 a month, and my chord charts are very exquisite. Yeah, I've got all the strumming suggestions and of course the chords in there, and I try to do exact placement. And I do color coding, as you will see in the play along. If it's in yellow, it's going to be the super active island strum, and if it's in gray, it's that specialty down, rest, rest, up, down, down in the B section. So come and join us on Patreon. We're a growing community, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with your friends. It really helps this channel to grow, because I'd really like to have 50,000 subscribers. Thanks. Our starting vocal pitch is an E, but it's an octave lower. There's a kind 1, 2, or 1, 2, here we go. There's a kind of hush all over the world. Tonight, all over the world, you can hear the sounds of lovers in love. You know what I mean? There's the two of us and nobody else in sight. There's nobody else, and I'm feeling good, just holding you tight. So listen very carefully, closer now, and you will see what I mean. It isn't a dream. The only sound that you will hear is when I whisper in your ear, I love you forever and ever. There's a kind of hush all over the world. Tonight, all over the world, la 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 la. So listen very carefully, closer now, and you will see what I mean. It isn't a dream. The only sound that you will hear is when I whisper in your ear, I love you forever and ever. There's a kind of hush all over the world tonight, all over the world. You can hear the sounds of lovers in love. I've fallen in love. I've fallen in love. Hush, I've fallen in love. Hush, I've fallen in love. How'd you do? I know I made a few mistakes of like doing a full-on strum with my thumb rather than a pluck. I think I did that twice, sorry. But you know, I don't think it detracts from the performance, and I certainly don't go advertising like, oh, that wasn't exactly what I intended, because that's a really important performance tip. Don't advertise your mistakes, and most of the time, people might not even know. Well, if you really like this song, please let me know down in the comments below. I love hearing on how your ukulele journey is going. Thanks to all my patrons. I could not do this without you, and YouTube should be suggesting something here for you to learn next. I hope to see you in my next video. Take care and keep spreading the ukulele love.